Okay, y'all. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Lil Durk and King Von set up Gematria, y'all. I never did Gematria on Lil Durk. Everybody wants me to do it to see what's gonna come up. A lot of stuff was coming up. A lot of movies was coming up. Juice, The Shining, Bones, Truman Show. A lot of stuff coming up. A lot of stuff of the Great Pretenders keep coming up. Quando Rondo getting paid by NBA YoungBoy right in our faces. A lot of stuff is coming up, okay, y'all? So we're about to talk about it. And it's gonna be a long video, but it's a lot of gematria in here. Just covering up what I'm about to show y'all. Okay, y'all? So let's get started. Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thank you all so much for watching. Thank you to my day ones, twos, and threes. Thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all and welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged. Some is not. And the fair accuse is in my description box, y'all. So let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. First, I want to say happy Sunday. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Please stay safe and all that good stuff. Please stay aware of your surroundings. And please, y'all, watch the company that you keep, because it just may save your life or keep you out of trouble. Okay, y'all? So let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. I told y'all I got a lot on my plate right now. I got a lot going on. I'm trying to get the stuff situated and get it back in order. But, you know, it is what it is. You know, you have hiccups in your life. And this is what I'm going through right now. Some serious drama. Okay, y'all? But I'm getting it together. So, okay? And this is why I've been so busy. But let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. Y'all, everybody and their mama was begging me to do the gematria on a Lil Durk. And it's so much was coming up that it's ridiculous. I should have did a part 1, 2, and 3. That's just how much stuff coming up on this. But we about to get through it. We are about to get through it. Not only is combining King Von situation with Lil Durk, it's combining a whole lot of other stuff. Okay, y'all? We are about to talk about this whole setup, okay? And plays that were ran after King Von passed, that everybody that was connected played a part, y'all. Allegedly. We're going to talk about the Truman Show, which is coming up. It makes sense. Everything around King Von was fake. All of his friends, some of his family members, they were fake. Okay? They were lining him up. People that his managers, allegedly, they were doing stuff that was questionable about who all knew what was about to happen and this and that and this. Everybody got paid. Okay, y'all? 237 is popping up under some of the people that helped line them up, allegedly. Okay, y'all? Juice is coming up under Lil Durk's name, okay? And y'all all know what Juice was about. One of the friends taking out all the other friends. It makes sense now, okay, y'all? Look what's happening with Yo Gotti. He allegedly, rumors are, took out his own brother just so he can get off this case. And everybody that was connected to it, look at all the people that passed away that was connected to Yo Gotti, just so they could just cut off the hand to touch him. Okay, y'all? Bones. We all know what happened to Jimmy Bones, okay, y'all? That his friends all took him out together. And then he came back to avenge his own passing and get them one by one. Ain't this what's happening right now with OTF? I'm just saying, y'all. Okay, O-Block. I'm just saying. Okay? The Great Pretenders, it kept popping up, y'all. I get y'all not. It kept popping up in the numbers. Pretender, the Great Pretenders. A lot of stuff was coming up. And under Durk's name. Lil Durk. If I put in Durk, Derek Banks, it was coming up. The Pretenders, all this stuff. Y'all, I kid y'all not. This is crazy. And it makes sense that this will come up because he was the Great Pretender in this whole situation. NBA YoungBoy. Oh my God. NBA YoungBoy. Y'all know that they were all acting like they were beefing with King Von and Lil Durk and all them, acting like they was beefing with Quando Rondo and them. And then at the same time, Lil Durk was on their side. Word on the street is, I'm just saying, y'all, there's a possibility that Quando Rondo got paid right in our faces, just like that guy said that Lil Tim got paid. He said he went to pay Lil Tim in April. And word on the street is they stole the money from King Von to pay Lil Tim. So King Von paid for his own passing with his own money that they stole from him. Word on the street. Word on the street, y'all. And Quando Rondo part that he played in getting Lil Tim to Payout, King Von, the whole little, pause session that he took. Word on the street is it's a possibility that the NBA YoungBoy paid him right in our faces. We saw a play take place right in our face. Remember right after King Von passed? Did Quando Rondo not get ready for a concert? And that concert got canceled. After that concert got canceled, didn't NBA YoungBoy give him $1 million? Was that, I'm just saying, y'all, payoff money? We don't know. I'm just asking, just talking. Okay, y'all? It's a lot going on we got to talk about. I put Lil Durk name in. I put his name in Gematria, and Juice popped up, y'all. 87, Juice. We all know what Juice represented. Power, respect, Juice. How far will you go to get it? How many of your boys you going to take out to get it? How many people you going to get out your way so nobody takes your place? And if everybody ain't rocking what you doing, what you say, blah, 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 blah. He is the person that controls if you live, breathe or not. You remember he said that? Look at all the people that has failed around Lil Durk, y'all. Juice is popping up under his numbers. This guy was taking out all his friends, trying to take them out. Took out this one. He tried to take this one out. He lived. And then he tried to take this one out. Y'all, this is the same thing allegedly that's taking place right now in the industry. Why would this come up under Lil Durk? And get this, y'all. Juice is going to come up more than once under different numbers. I kid y'all not. You're going to see in a minute. Juice is going to come up under some more stuff. Not just Lil Durk. Okay? This is going to pop up twice in this whole situation. Fallout. Did him and King Von have a little fallout? I'm just asking y'all. Did he? Because word on the street is King Von was not happy with his lawyer, y'all. Word on the street he wasn't. 87 came up under Lil Durk's number. Fame. Did he or did he not come up after Lil Durk was taken out? Was it or was he not doing a feature with everybody in the industry after King Von was taken out? Fame also is coming up. He started going on vacation with Alicia Keys. And I told y'all Alicia Keys been tied to the elites and stuff like that. I told y'all that. They didn't have her husband in that video with Meek Mill and Jay Princeton for nothing. They're tied to this mess as well. In the worst way. And Lil Durk and his girlfriend went on vacation with Alicia Keys after King Von was taken out. Y'all, what did Lil Durk do? What kind of music did he do to make him be so grand to be in all these features? I want y'all to think about this for a second on how he came up after King Von was taken out. Did it nuke him? Y'all, I'm just asking. This is coming up in there too. Sneaky is coming up in there too. He's so sneaky. He got that sneaky look, y'all. And I do believe this is why King Von let his guards down. Because this guy was sneaky. Okay? 666 also popped up under Lil Durk, y'all. And sneaky. Okay? Truman, like the Truman Show popped up. And I told y'all, this then popped up in several rappers' numbers. The Truman Show. Sometimes it just be Truman. Sometimes it be the whole thing, the Truman Show. But yes, this popped up under Lil Durk, y'all. This popped up under Lil Durk. Truman. The Truman Show. If y'all haven't seen it, go look at it. Everybody around this man was lying to him. Friends, family, everybody. His whole world was not what he thought it was. And this made me think about, this is what was going on with King Von. Everybody around him was being fake, y'all. Okay? Mad Gal Chris was supposed to be in the car with King Von. Word on the street, Mad Gal Chris was in the car. The night that King Von was taken out, I don't know if he had a hot date with her or what, but I'm going to tell y'all this. Candy was coming up under Mad Gal Chris's name. Did she give him something right on the street? He had some stuff in the system. Did she give him some candy? And it's made me think about P. Diddy's case, that people were saying that he was giving the people candy, y'all. A lot of the stuff they talking about P. Diddy, they said that he would give people candy, and this would get them a little, wasted. And candy was coming up under Mad Girl Chris. Now, this 237, and I told y'all about this 237 when Angie Stone passed. Angie Stone passed, and everything lined up with 237, with that expressway and everything being staged. Okay, y'all? Quando Rondo and Mad Gal Chris, both of them equals 237, y'all. We know over here, my day 1s, 2s, and 3s all know what 237 represents. The Shining, y'all. The Shining. And I want you to pay attention to, I told y'all this when King Von first passed. I said that everything in that parking lot seemed like it was staged. Where they did it at, where it was just conveniently right in front of the cameras so that everybody can watch him pass and it could play out on, all over social media and everywhere else on how King Von was taken out. Okay? The whole play was staged right in front of the camera, y'all. Just like he lining up these cars right here. This is how they lined up them cars for Angie Stone. And this is how they lined up those cars for King Von. 237 kept popping up in the numbers as well. Okay, y'all. 237 represents, people under mad control. And you got to be under mad control to go line somebody up, especially your own supposedly friend, your partner. Okay, y'all. He started hanging around Jay-Z, all of this stuff. I'm just saying, Lil Durk was hanging around these type of people that's in the industry doing all of this stuff. Another thing that the Shining represents is the twins. Don't him and Lil Durk call themselves the evil twins? I'm just asking y'all. Ain't they always talking about twin this and twin that? This represented, I'm just saying, y'all, the Shining. They showed lots of the twins situation in the Shining. And ain't this what they call themselves? Lil Durk and King Von, evil twins. The Shining was coming up in the numbers, y'all. Everything lined up perfectly. Davon Bennett, I put that in. This is King Von's name, right, y'all? 11th month pop up. What was the 11th month, y'all? November. That's the month that he was taken out in, November. Another thing, when I put King Von name in, Eastside Snoop pops up. Now, we all know what Snoop Dogg played. Snoop Dogg played in a lot of movies. And one of the movies right now that everybody is talking about is Bones. Bones, y'all. Everybody's talking about Bones. This popped up under his number. Okay? Eastside Snoop. And Snoop played Bones, y'all. He plays Bones. Somebody that his friends and people he know took him out, and he came back to revenge his passing. Where's everybody at to help land him up? Where's all of the stuff that's going on right now? I'm just saying, y'all, especially the people that was close to him. Every one of their lives is almost turned upside down. The whole OTF is in jail or gone right now. This is crazy what's taking place right now, okay? Rebirth Ritual came up under King Von's real name, y'all. Rebirth. Don't that mean coming back? I'm just saying. Don't that mean coming back? Look at all the people he come back to avenge his passing. One by one. This is crazy, y'all. I ain't kidding. This is some crazy stuff. I was sitting here looking at this like, Lord, have mercy. This is what's going on right now. This is what it look like. Snakes. He got snaked, and now they're getting snaked. They're snaking each other. They're turning on each other. People that help pay the money for the people to do it, their daddies, everybody is in an uproar. The whole situation. What's his name? Lil Durk, he got case after case, bodies after bodies after bodies after bodies popping up on him right now. He got more bodies popping up, but then P. Diddy has mingle tingle people coming forth. This is crazy. All the demise charges, not charges yet, but they are all going into it right now, and they're saying that Lil Durk had something to do with each and that very last one of them, y'all. You can't make this up. What's going on right now? You can't. Now another thing, and I told y'all a lot of stuff been nagging at me lately, and this happened with Mo3 and all of this stuff too. Okay, some stuff was nagging at me with Angie Stone. This was nagging at me right here. That I didn't even. I was like, what am I supposed to be saying for you? You know what I'm saying, y'all? What am I supposed to be saying for you? And the only thing that came to was these people that's doing these voice boxes, they're lying. This is what wanted to be put out there too. That these people that's out here doing these voice boxes, stop listening to this mess. Because they're lying. They're using their voices, putting this stuff together, y'all. From clips, videos, stuff like that. They hear them talking. Because King Von got videos. They got all kind of stuff with them talking. They do interviews. They put this stuff together. And they put these, little sounds together. And this is what they're doing. He's saying that, no, he do not forgive nobody for snaking him like this. This is what he want to be very much known, that he's not, y'all. Not forgiving nobody for lining him up the way they lined him up. And now you finding out who really lined him up, allegedly, was his own partner and business partner and from the hood with him. Are you serious? You mean to tell me that King Von, knowing the King Von that everybody know it, from hearsay, he would forgive the people that lined him up, especially if it was Lil Durk, because that's who they saying is lined him up. You think he would forgive them, y'all? Or do y'all think that these people full of shitica? And I couldn't believe that these voice box people were getting like 3 million views for people to go and listen to this voice box stuff. And you really think that King Von would have found out who did it and he would forgive them all? I don't think so. I don't think so. And he don't think so either, y'all. Jimmy Bones also equals 125. And I'm going to tell y'all this 125 came up a lot. And I forgot to put this in there with it. But 125 also represents nephew. And I'm going to tell y'all this. A lot of people were running around saying that King Von's nephew overheard his, the family and people that's close to King Von talking. And he said, y'all did something to my uncle. And nephew came up, y'all. This was sad. Nephew came up under Jimmy Bones as well. Nephew equals 125. Evil Eye equals 125. And Omen equals 125. And Omen is very important. That's popping up because now you see why it's tied to a Bones in the first place, y'all. 125. Also, it equals 55 in reverse. In reverse, it means Judas. There was a Judas around. And in Jimmy Bones' case, there were several Judas. And in King Von's case, there were several Judases all around him. Pretending like they had his back, but they really didn't. So y'all be careful out here in these streets. I don't care if you're dealing with money, whatever. Be sure if you can trust somebody, really, really trust that person. Because it might be the end of you. If you let your guards down, I'm telling you. Because this stuff is crazy. Timekeeper also equals 55 as well. Satan equals 55. Not surprised. Derek Banks. That's his name. Derek Banks. Skull and crossbones popped up when I put that in. Are y'all surprised that he started? All of a sudden, Jay-Z says Lil Durk motivates him. Motivate him for what? What did Lil Durk do to motivate Jay-Z? Ask yourself this question, y'all. Line up his friend? Is that what motivates Jay-Z? Lining up your whole friends? All your friends. Lining them up. Is that what motivates Jay-Z? That he was a cold mother hubbard to take out King Von. You pull him from Chicago and bring him to Atlanta and you take him out. Did he do it in Atlanta because he was scared to try to do it in Chicago? Ask yourself this question. Is that why it went down in Atlanta? Is that why they set up the play there? Because there's no way he could have did it in Chicago. This is sad right here. To sit back and watch all of the things and the way that they lined him up. This is crazy. Okay? This is another thing that popped up. A ritual magic ritual. This popped up. Hope y'all can see it. Ritual, let me see, can y'all see it? Magic ritual. Y'all remember back here when Lil Durk went to that all white party and Jay-Z was there and everybody was there and they was, having the time of their life. And right after Lil Durk left that party, he went straight to the hospital. Is this why? Was this his ritual? Did they go through the back door with Lil Durk? I'm just asking y'all. Because a lot of people felt that that's what happened to him. That he was giving a lot of street pharmacy stuff at that white party and they had their way with Lil Durk. This is what I said a long time ago. The way that everything went and what they say that happens in the industry. In order for you to move up, you have to be humiliated. You have to join in on a reindeer games. And Lil Durk was down for everything. Lil Durk spends a week in hospital recovering from severe dehydration, exhaustion. Was he tired, y'all? Was he tired? Or did somebody rad? Ask yourself this question. Because he even got out the hospital and they still had to make him stay at home on bed rest. He couldn't travel or nothing. The doctor put him on strict rules. He couldn't leave the country or the city and stay. He couldn't leave. And he had to be on bed rest for a while after that too. He had stayed in the hospital a week. They didn't give him enough IVs and stuff to bring back his dehydration. He had to go home and recover some more. The only way that he had to recover like that, to be honest with y'all, was there was a wang dang doodle going on at that party, y'all. And the back door was the main event. I'm just saying, y'all. My personal opinion on what they say that goes on in the industry. And you come out and then the industry got some dirt on you. Because they didn't record it. Them doing all kind of stuff to you at these little parties. This was popping up on this numbers, y'all. I'm just saying. Y'all remember this report. He stayed in the hospital for a long time. Okay? And then he got out. I think it was about a week or so. He got out the hospital and then he was on bed rest for a week or so. And he finally started showing his face again and still looked sick. Okay, y'all? He looked like they had did some stuff to him, drained the energy out of him. Okay? He went to visit some kind of vampire, a little cult or something, and they just drained him. He looked sick and sad afterwards. Okay, y'all? And this is what's popping up. Ride the Lightning also is popping up, y'all. Ride the Lightning. And y'all know what they be talking about when it comes to lightning. When Satan fell from heaven. I saw Satan fall like lightning from heaven. This was in Luke 10:18. Okay, y'all? Is this popping up because, I'm just saying, fallen angels, fallen. They said that, the lightning strike represents fallen angel, Satan. Okay, y'all? You can't make this up. This all was popping up in the numbers. He chose to be satanic and sell out his own people and let Satan stand. That popped up under there too. Fake relationship popped up. Fake relationship. So Lil Durk and King Von whole relationship was fake. Fake. Okay, y'all? The Cardinal Cross. I wasn't surprised when this popped up because he was being double crossed all over the place. Double crossed by Lil Vonnie, Lil Durk, all of these. Everybody around him, his sister allegedly crossed him as well. Other people crossed him that was in his inner circle. I'm not surprised all these crosses are all over the place, and this came up. Dirt Banks equals 101, little different ones, this and that and that and this. It also means trans. Trans, y'all. Did he perform a ritual at the white parties? Was Dirt already into some type of ritualistic stuff. He had started doing those one-eye symbolism, all kind of stuff. The vow of silence. He's doing all of that mess. Every last part of it he's doing. And now he want to run and be a Muslim. They say he's trying to be a Muslim now. After you didn't join the, all of the Satanists and you didn't get caught up in some mess thinking you slick. Now you want to run and be the Muslim. Now you want them to protect you while you in the jail. Y'all, you can't make this up. He's scared out of his mind, y'all. Ghazi Shami equals 101. I'm not surprised that this is coming up under Lil Durk. Because after King Von passed away, Ghazi Shami is the guy that owns Empire distribution deal. This guy has a page with all the rappers that then passed away. He has a website selling all their clothes, t-shirts, sweaters, hats. He's making boogle money on their name. And word on the street is every time he get in a band, just mysteriously an artist passed away. Every time he owes out some money to the MOB, mysteriously rappers pass away. I called it liquidation. That's what me and my day ones, twos, and threes call it. It's liquidation time. Because it always happens certain times of the year. I'm not surprised that Ghazi is coming up in this. Because word on the street is nobody knew that King Von even had a distribution deal with Empire. But after he passed, then all of a sudden, he was an Empire artist too. They collected an insurance policy off of him too. Word on the street is Lil Durk did too. A lot of people collected money off of King Von's passing. His manager collected money off of him and had allegedly an insurance policy on him as well because they were business partners. A lot of businesses was put in King Von's name and connected to his manager. So, I'm just saying, y'all, the manager acting like he didn't know anything? Really? Really? Trader also equals 101. This is coming up under Lil Durk's name. Trader. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. October the 19th equals 119. 911. Okay? Let's keep going. 911 equals juice as well. Didn't I tell you tonight it was going to come back up again? Juice as well. The movie Juice is coming up under, I'm just saying, y'all, Lil Durk's name. Once again, in a different number. I told y'all you're going to see it again. Cross come up again. Cross comes up again. 911. Lil Durk birthday, y'all. 911. You don't count the zeros. October the 19th. If you add up October 19, 1992, it equals 32. 32. Okay, y'all? There you go. That number 23 again. But 32 equals fallout. They had some type of fallout. Twins equal 32. Don't they call themselves the evil twins? That equals 32. You can't make this up, y'all. You cannot make this up. I wish he would have known. I wish he would have known. And so many people coming to me now telling me Lil Durk was scared of King Von. Miss Lowdown. He was scared of him. He was jealous of him and he was scared of him. And he was also scared of going to jail with that case. So he sold King Von out to the industry. They got another K to the I to the LL. This is what the industry got. And allegedly he helped line them up. All the truth is coming out now. This is how he allegedly got all of the, features right afterwards with the same people that was taunting King Von's passing. I told y'all Cardi B. First people that he started collaborating with. How do you collaborate with people that's taunting your partner? Please explain that. And at the same time, this is why so many people was confused. People was like, he's trying to revenge King Von's passing. Some other people was like, no, he ain't. This is why people were on the fence. If you were trying to revenge it, it would have been just revenge. Nobody would have had a doubt in their mind. If you're really trying to revenge and you peed off about somebody close to you passing And you just and there's people out here that just H to the ELL bent on they gonna get some revenge. It ain't gonna be no doubt in your mind if somebody loves somebody and they want revenge. You ain't gonna question that. You question everything Lil Durk was doing. How's you going after people that call themselves and line him up? At the same time, people's on social media, on their songs, taunting his past and talking about him like a dog, calling him dirty and everything else. This what Cardi B did. And you turn around and did a feature with her? You didn't know how she felt about King Von? Ain't no way, y'all. Ain't no way. You wouldn't question that. And due to the fact it was a question, it was fake. It was all fake, y'all. It was all a play. Monster equals 32 as well. Monster equals 32. Snake bite equals 32, y'all. Snake bite. He's a snake, and it is what it is. He's a snake. He snaked King Von, and now he's getting snaked. See how that worked? That karma is a mother, okay? Update also equals 32. Wasn't it an update on King Von's passing, y'all? A major update. Just when you thought that they had the person that did it, little Tim get off and all of that stuff, now here comes a little twist. His own partner, allegedly, according to OTF Funny's father, according to the way Lil Durk was moving, it makes sense, this new update, that they played King Von from the start to line him up. We got an update on it. That equals 32. Water. I talk about this all the time. If water come up in the numbers, somebody boat is about to sink. Okay? King Von's boat sank, y'all. Titanic. Tsunami, whatever you want to call it. This is what happens with water. It was a storm brewing, and he didn't even see it. That equals 32. They call Satan Rain Man, water that has fallen. There were so many angles that you could take this, and water came up in the numbers. 666 equals 32 as well. FBI. Ain't Lil Durk in the feds? I'm just asking y'all. Ain't he in the feds? Ain't the feds a part of this case? All of these demise bodies they attaching to him right now. FBI is popping up under 32. This was bound to happen. The color purple equals 32. It can mean royalty, and it can mean a sacrifice to the vice as well. Okay, y'all? Revenge equals 32. Didn't Bones want some revenge on the people that took him out? Is this what's going on now, y'all? I'm just asking. Y'all. I'm telling you, I couldn't get no rest. And everything. I know I got a lot going on, but I couldn't get no rest, and this was just eating at me too. Like, what is going on? And then I do doze off, and I wake up, and then, here we go again. The voice box. I don't know why that was, something major that they would want the world to know. The voice box is lying. Is a line on him. Ain't no way in the world he would forgive them. No way in the world. He passed away November the 6th. November the 6th, 2020 was the 311th day of that year with 55 days left. There go that 55 again. What do 55 represent? Bones and all that stuff. That's what 55 represented. That 113 is also in there. That represent lies. Lies, and on top of lies. Everything that we known about his passing, it was all a lie. 113, dishonesty, lies. This was the day he passed, the 311th day of the year. You can't make this up, y'all. 311 also equals portal, control, trance. I think he was given something, y'all. Demise star equals 311. Rebels equal 311. You can't make this stuff up. The snake, it got snaked. Okay, y'all? That equals blood to the sacrifice. Okay, y'all? That's all day long. That's all he was. 11th of November also come out of snake getting snaked. Okay, y'all? November the 11th, 1111. Sacred to the Fights all day long. Stage performance. That was popping up in the numbers. Stage performance. That everybody that was around him, it was staged, just like the Truman Show. Exit the game of life. That's what happened to him. He exited because of the stage performance that took place all around him. This was King Von. Carolina hurricane. He didn't see this storm coming. No way, no shape, no form. He went to his album release party. He had his guards down. He's so happy. His career is moving up. He got his team around him. Never would he ever have known that that storm was brewing all around him. He gets in that car, supposed to go back home. They gets detoured and go back to the hookah lounge. And whereas everything is already set up, there's a witness outside of the bar said that this whole thing was a staged play. That they were set up for him to come and do what they did to him. A witness said this, y'all. You can't make this up. Fallen angel worship. The people that played a part in this, they are part of the satanic cult stuff that's going on in the industry. That who runs? Allegedly, Jay-Z runs. Allegedly. Okay, y'all? YoungBoy NBA and Lil Durk. I put them in there together. And look at here, look at here. Everything you've known about them was a lie. 113 pops up as well. He gets taken out on 311 days of the year. This pops up on the NBA YoungBoy and Lil Durk. They was never enemies. They were never beefing. That was a front too. Great Pretenders, I kept telling you, kept popping up. When I put that in, these two people, Lil Durk and NBA YoungBoy, Illuminati Sacred to the Fights popped up, y'all. You can't make this up with 3 numbers matching. Wednesday, November the 6th. Now, in November 22, November 6th fell on a Friday. I wasn't looking at the Wednesday part. I was looking at the date. November 6th is the date that King Von was taken out, y'all. Why would that come up under NBA YoungBoy and Lil Durk? And they're saying now that they were really just, they always been friends. They didn't have any beef, really. Not friends, but they didn't really have no beef. They were cool. Now it's coming out that he played a role. Lil Durk played a role and helped line up King Von. Y'all, you can't make this up. Why would I put their name together? NBA YoungBoy and Lil Durk. 113 comes out, which means there's a lies. And now Illuminati to the sacrifice is popping up in November 6th. That's the day King Von was taken out, y'all. You can't make this up. And the greatest show on earth popped up, y'all. Now you wonder why the Great Pretenders is popping up when that was the greatest show on earth when they took King Von out, y'all. You can't make this up. King Von equals a lot of stuff, okay? King Von is popping up. But guess what pops up? Candy. I keep telling y'all, the same time that, this stuff started happening with, P. Diddy, there were rumors going around that how he was giving, the people stuff so he could take advantage of them, was Candy. And you put King Von's name in here, and this is weird because this popped up in my numbers, and I was like, what the heck is this at the top? Help Derek kept popping up. I'm gonna tell y'all this. If you go and look up Lil Durk's name, his middle name is Derek. And it said Help Derek. I never even used this box up here. I always use this box here. Help Derek popped up, y'all. I couldn't believe it. Like, oh my goodness. But King Von equals 92. 92 equals Candy. Was he given candy? And it says Lilith. Was he given candy by a demonic female? Because this is what Lilith is. Go watch any movie. It's a female demon. And word on the street is Mad Gal was in that car. The night that King Von passed away, she was in that car with him. Word on the street. And I'm going to tell y'all this. Why did they hide it? That's the question of the day. Why did they want to have, if she was in the car, why was this a big secret? The only thing that makes sense to why they won't tell the truth that Mad Gal was in the car with King Von that night is she was the one that gave him the candy, y'all. This is my personal opinion from looking at these numbers. She had to play a role. And for them to try to cover up that she was ever in the car, if she gave him a piece of candy and they was finna, she was going to end the night, he was going to end the night with her. She was the one he was going to be celebrating the night with. Because he was cheating on, he was cheating on his girlfriends. He'll mess with other females. She was one of the ones he was messing with. Was he going to be with her that night? Was they getting it ready? Here go my candy. I pop mine. You pop yours. This also made me think about Dawn and that whole situation when she went to court, and that situation about one of the band members, Day 26. He said that he went and hung out with Dawn at the P. Diddy, at P. Diddy house. She gave him something and she had something. She popped something and she gave him something to take. This made me think about that. Dawn didn't pass out and wake up screaming. But the guy from Day 26 did. So this made me think about that too. Did Mad Gal give King Von something? And it only affected him. And she took something to make it look like she took it too. But it was not the same. Because Dawn, whatever she took, that P. Diddy gave her to give to, the Day 26, the guy. Q, I guess his name was Q. I forgot his name. She didn't get the same effect that he did. So she took something different. So this the only thing that makes sense to me, that she gave him the candy. My personal opinion. MK Ultra also equals 92. Sneaky again equals 92. Derek equals 92. Why would this pop up, y'all? Derek is Lil Durk's middle name. You can't make this up. Cactus Jack also popped up under 92. And we know that represents the number 23, like the skull and bones. Okay, y'all? The Purge also equals 92. He was the one they purged that night. King Von was not going to make it out that parking lot, no matter what. If Lil Tim didn't get it done, somebody else was going to get it done. Because it was a hit. And now we know who's was behind it. Tsunami equals 92. There was a storm brewing and he didn't see it coming. Okay, y'all? 92 also equals 11. Okay? The number 11. Quando Rondo and YoungBoy NBA. We got to talk about that for a second. Quando Rondo and NBA YoungBoy. There go that 911 again, y'all. 911. That's the date that, and 11/6 is the date that King Von was taken out. November the 6th is when King Von was taken out. Quando Rondo, and this is what it was needed to be said, and I keep telling you, when someone pushing me to put it out there, I'm going to push it out there. If you put Quando Rondo and YoungBoy NBA and name in there together, the date that King Von passed pops up, y'all. You cannot make this up, okay? The day he passed pop up when you put these two people name in there together, and allegedly he paid Quando Rondo $1 million after King Von passed away, and Quando Rondo tried to go do a concert, and allegedly, y'all, when he tried to do that concert, it was canceled. Because of why, y'all? They said Lil Durk bought out all the tickets. So he didn't do the concert because of that. This is the rumor that was going around. I don't know if it's true or not. I'm going to say allegedly. But right after his concert was canceled, NBA YoungBoy gave Quando Rondo $1 million. Remind you of something else, don't it, y'all? Makita's cookies. Dolph get taken out in Makita's cookies. Before they get taken out, the struggle is on. Dolph get taken out in Makita's cookies. They set up a GoFundMe. They get paid allegedly through the GoFundMe. Allegedly. How did they know that Dolph was going to be there? Y'all, ask yourself this question. Unless they call Makita's now to get the order together. I'm just saying, y'all. Right after Dolph gets taken out, Makita's are so popular, they hanging out at Yo Gotti and them parties. They doing little collaboration, little get-togethers at the smoke shop. Before then, Yo Gotti and them weren't giving them the time of day. But they get popular after Dolph get taken out at their shop. I'm just saying, he gave him $1 million. Was it for... I'm just saying. Landed King Von up in front of them cameras, standing out there taking a little pose session off of King Von. Because when you put this in, cult come in. Occult. Y'all. We know they Satanists. And I'm going to tell y'all this. It was eating Quando Rondo up the setup. He couldn't handle it. He didn't know what to do. The color purple also popped up again under 298. 298 equals Quando Rondo and NBA YoungBoy. You can't make this up. The color purple. Now, October the 19th. Let's go back to that. This is the day that Lil Durk was born. October 19th. Grim Reaper pops up. October 19th equals 1992. 109. In ordinal. Grim Reaper equals 109. In ordinal. And he in jail right now, and they trying to put a lot of bodies on him. Wouldn't that call that the Grim Reaper? I'm just asking y'all. Wouldn't they call that the Grim Reaper? Serial K to the ILLERS. It's also equals 109. Isn't they saying Lil Durk is a serial hitter right now, y'all? That so many people, he got so many bodies on it. They add them up one by one by one. They sealing his records as we speak. Okay? The Jesuits also equal 109. Demise equals 109, y'all. Ain't that's what he's in there for? More bodies, more bodies, more bodies. They piling them on him. And they're all his friends. And y'all, Lord have mercy. A lot of them are his friends. I put in Mad Gal Chris and King Von, y'all. I put that in. Because she was supposed to be in that car that night. The devil lost his kingdom. Did King Von lose his kingdom that night? That she was in the car with him? Don't they all call him a devil? The Beast microchip ID. Do she have a microchip ID? I'm just asking y'all. A lot of ultra, mind control stuff is popping up in this whole situation too. So the people that played a part in this, to me, are the people that's under mind control. Lucifer, the Lord of Light, also popped up under them too. Okay? Deceitful pretenses popped up as well, y'all. When that popped up, I said, oh, Lord. Okay? Haluma to the Naughty Agenda popped up under deceitful pretenses. And that's what they were doing. The 11th of November. What's that? 11/11. Once again, I keep telling y'all. 11/11. Under deceitful pretenses. What is that? The Great Pretenders. The Great Pretenders. Okay, y'all? Don't Fear the Reaper also popped up. Don't ask me why, but this popped up. Okay? Don't fear the Reaper. If the Reaper is a Lil Durk, they saying don't fear him? I guess you don't have to anymore. He locked up. I'm just saying. A person who makes deceitful pretenses is a fake person. Faker, fraud, humbug, okay? Imposter. This is what? A role player. Okay? This is a deceitful pretenser. Okay? The Great Pretender just kept it popping up. It was a lot of people. It wasn't just Lil Durk was a pretender. Word on the street, his manager was a pretender. He had King Von in business with them. If you have somebody in a business with you, you can put them in a life insurance. And word on the street, that's what he did. A lot of people got paid off of him, just like Mo 3. A lot of people got paid. Great pretenders, y'all. These scumballs were pretending too. He was pretending when he was standing at that truck. This guy was pretending like he was a hitter when he was paid to do it in line. They lined it up for you. You didn't do it on your own. They lined the scene up for you. That you was a pretend street associate. You were fake too. A lot of fakeness. Quando Rondo faking like he canceled his concert because Lil Durk bought him out. None of that. Everybody said that don't even make no sense. Why would he do that? You put money in this man's pocket. He could have kept the money and went on and showed up. Did one song and left. Says nobody would have showed up, but the tickets were sold. He didn't have to get back no refund, would he? He could have kept all of the money. All I gotta do is go up there with him some security. Do one song. Kept the money. No, he canceled it. And after he canceled it, he was still rewarded by NBA YoungBoy. Was that? I'm just saying, y'all. Part of the play. For him to get paid that $1 million for lining up Lil Durk. Now, word on the street is this another industry plant. She wasn't been more stunting Lil King Von than a man in the moon. Okay? Word on the street. She's another industry plant. And ask yourself why all of these Texas people are around people when they pass. Ask yourself this question, y'all. Or they attached to it in some type of way. Ask yourself this question. Her little teardrops. Was that something to tell? Was that trying to tell him something right there with the little teardrops under her eye? That she was a black widow. We can't say that she didn't have no part in this play. Because allegedly she did a song with NBA YoungBoy. Word on the street. King Von did a song supposed to be with NBA YoungBoy, Baby Mama, or some stuff like that. And then she went to revenge King Von messing around with NBA YoungBoy. So she went and started hanging out with NBA YoungBoy. She supposedly did a song dissing King Von. It was all a play, y'all. The whole thing was set up. She, to me, this is my personal opinion. My personal opinion only. Okay? Then after Lil Tim takes out King Von, she's on land trying to defend Tim. To get him off. Never mind he was going to get off anyway with self-defense. In their eyes. Until they found out the real truth. She posted, because the police said Tim ain't K to the I to the LL him. The police did. She was trying to throw the narrative off. Lil Tim didn't do it. Police did it. Another pretender. Okay, y'all? And that song was released in November too, y'all. The Great Pretender. It was released in November. Y'all? All of this was a play, y'all. How in the world do NBA YoungBoy's baby mama end up hanging out with King Von? Ask yourself this question, y'all. If they hate each other so much, how do you end up there? All of these girls are plants, if you ask me. They're plants. When they want them to go after somebody and get them, they send them. And be a part of the play. Be a part of the play. He was beefing the high tower with NBA YoungBoy during that time. NBA YoungBoy ended up giving the person $1 million who helped set up the play. Now we're finding out to King Von's passing. Word on the street is, though, NBA YoungBoy said that he gave him $1 million because he broke up with his girlfriend. That's the story they told us. Now, why in the world would NBA YoungBoy give Quando Rondo $1 million because he break up with his girlfriend? You don't think he'll be breaking up with women every day? Like, he gonna give me another $1 million after I break up with this one. So you giving people $1 million for heartache? Or are you giving people $1 million for a hit? You gotta ask yourself this question, y'all. All of these pictures was going up with them against them. But all along, Lil Durk was standing over here by himself. Not Lil Durk, King Von. He was standing on this side by himself. Lil Durk was working with them all along, word on the street. Now it makes sense to why they said, oh, he bought all his concert tickets. There was a play so he could get paid for the things that he did. Standing at that car, taking that beat down so that the whole play could play itself out. And he got paid from NBA YoungBoy. That's what it looked like after it was done. He didn't give it to him right away. He had to wait a little bit longer. A little time have passed. He didn't want it to look like there was a payoff money. You know, like Yellow Beezy paid his people off, went and got $40,000 out the bank to pay people. Oh, he didn't do that right away. NBA YoungBoy waited a little time. He waited a little bit. He didn't want it to look too bad that he was paying for a hit. My personal opinion. All of this was fake, y'all. Lil Durk reportedly bought every table at Quando Rondo next show. They all were working together, y'all. And word on the street, this was all a lie. King Von was lined up, and his own people helped him line up. And then this was another post that went out around right after NBA YoungBoy paid, y'all, Quando Rondo. Then all of a sudden, people start posting this. Lil Durk and NBA YoungBoy have apparently settled their differences after years long of beef. Was that beef fake? Was that beef fake, y'all? Because that's what it's looking like now. All of this was a lie. Lil Durk and NBA YoungBoy have apparently squashed and settled their difference. Beef after years of beefing with each other. Lies, lies, lies. Y'all, you can't make this up. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Y'all wanted me to put the numbers in. I did that. Okay, y'all? I did it. Was he paid? Y'all let me know in the comment section. Do y'all think that there could have been a payout to Quando Rondo right in our face by NBA YoungBoy? We already know now that Lil Tim was paid in April. Did Quando Rondo get paid a year and some months later too? By the same person that he was beefing with. And I want to ask y'all this question. Was Lil Durk and NBA YoungBoy's beef fake? Just so they could line up King Von. Y'all ask yourself this question. Was it fake? Was he working with them behind the scenes all alone? Ask yourself this question. I'm just asking. Because I'm telling y'all, these numbers, they landed perfect. The things that was coming up, juice, all of this stuff. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Please like, share, subscribe if you like the video. And thanks for watching, y'all. Peace.